Good morning and welcome to the COMETSA Professional Conversations podcast. I am Sam Zima, the producer of the podcast. Today is the 25th of January 2020 and we are here at Kopanong Hotel and Conference Center in the Ekurhuleni Metropolitan of Gauteng province in South Africa. We are going to be launching the 2020 series, our development summits, the LEKGOTLA way. I thought that I should just share with you the lineup for today. We're going to start with members and guests arriving in the morning. We have prepared breakfast for them, and we will also start the day with an inaugural board meeting of COMETSA Spiritual Services Development Agency. Once everybody has settled down, we will move over to the Mapogo Center where the summit is taking place. And part A of the summit will kick off with a prayer, and we have asked my colleague, Mrs. Faith Ngesi, who is the administrator of the COMETSA Shared Services Division, to set up the scene by rendering a prayer for us. By the way, we will be broadcasting or podcasting this LEKGOTLA live, and you are welcome to follow us. Our podcasts are distributed through the Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and many others. Once the prayer is done, we will just have a small exercise where we're exposing everybody to practicing meditation and mindfulness, and we will use sitting and breathing exercise to demonstrate it. We will then move forward with my other colleague, Mrs. Portia Ketani, who is our administrator for our business management division. She will share with the delegates on the application of the LEKGOTLA facilitation, the methodology using our manual. I will then take over and share with the delegates on our experience of the development agency model and our release concept, which is basically the foundation of our development agencies. Part B, we will log onto the Great Courses Plus and listen to the presentation by Professor Mark Muise. This is a video presentation, and let me also hasten to mention that anybody that would like to access the courses from the Great Courses Plus can do so by visiting their website, which is www.thegreatcoursesplus.com. So we have chosen Lecture 2 of an Introduction to Meditation to just bring awareness on mindfulness, the power of awareness. Proceeding to Part C, we will get a response given by our guest, Mrs. Adila Roda, who is the HR Director and the Country Cluster Head for Sub-Saharan Africa at GlaxoSmithKline Pty Limited, and my other colleague at COMETSA Retired Professionals Development Agency, Mr. Mahonyane Mpahlele. This will take us into lunch, and during lunch we will have some interviews with delegates to get some perspective and feedback from their side following the morning presentations. The afternoon of the LEKGOTLA We'll continue with part E, which will be the mini lekgotlas or breakaway sessions, and we will podcast these conversations as the delegates will be sharing and unpacking the content of the morning presentation, including the discussion of topics covered in the journal called the Intentions, which is journal of the mobile app called the Calm mobile app, which can be obtained from the www.calm.com should you want to read more about it. And the last part will be part F, whereby the representatives of the mini lekgotlas will be giving feedback to the main lekgotla, and then of course followed by the checking out. And in the checking out, we will ask the delegates to base it on the following 5 questions. The first one is confirmation, whereby we ask them to share with us on what will have been confirmed by the Development Summit for them. Number 2 will be then the aha moment. We want to know the point at which they experienced the aha moment during the summit. And then followed by question 3, the insights. We want them to share with us the new insights and lessons that they will have gained from the Development Summit. And then question 4 will be about their take home from the summit to share the knowledge with the loved ones, family members, colleagues, friends, and other members of the community. The last check-out question, which is my most favorite, is the new behaviors. We want to know from them what will they be prepared to do differently as a result of the lessons gained from the Development Summit. That is, in short, the outline of our Development Summit, the Lekgotla Way, that is taking place here today at AHA Kopanong Hotel and Conference Center. We look forward to be joined by you as we will be rolling out and kicking off the year of great excitement at COMETSA. Let me once again remind you that the COMETSA Professional Conversation podcast is available on a number of platforms, among others Spreaker, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, and Podchaser. If you Google any of those and then search for COMETSA Professional Conversations podcast, you will be able then to follow us and hopefully be with us virtually as we roll out our first summit of the year, the Lekgotla Way. We also invite you to stay in touch with us as these development summits are going to be happening every month here in Kopanong once on a particular Saturday. Should you want to then reserve your space, don't hesitate to contact our colleagues at +27 72 376 7503, or you can send us email at callcenter@cometsa-goc.com. Call center is spelled CALLCENTRE, and it is at cometsa-goc.com. COMETSA is spelled COMETSA. You're welcome to visit our website www.cometsa-goc.com. It is under construction and digitization at the moment, and very soon it will be going live, and all our events and the summits will be on our website, and you will be able to click the event and then of course get all the links that you can use to RSVP and pay online if you are a pay member. If you are a member of COMETSA, you will not need to pay to attend our summits. All what you require is to book with us so that we can reserve a space for you. If you are not a member and you wish to become a member, our membership is residing with our NPO called COMETSA Friends and Supporters Club NPO, and the forms are obtainable at the office or they can be downloaded from our website. Thank you for tuning in. We look forward to welcome you at 9 o'clock when we kick off with our Development Summit 2020 for the month of January. Goodbye and